House of second session of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly passes demands for grants of over 5,358 crore rupees on day 6. Chief Minister Manipur says app to strengthen inner-line permit system by tracking non-locals entering Manipur with ILP will be launched. Manipur logs 53 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in past 24 hours. Coronavirus infects 1,39,037 people so far. And India adds 20,408 new COVID-19 cases, above 20,000 recoveries and 54 deaths in 24 hours. COVID caseload stands above 1,43,000. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM bringing you the news in details. Today, on the 6th day of the ongoing second session of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly, House members unanimously passed demands for grants worth 5,358 crore 42 lakh 59,000 rupees pertaining to 5 different departments. The demands for grants include 4,046 crore 34 lakh 14,000 rupees for community and rural development, 493 crore 25 lakh 19,000 rupees for power department, 139 crore 6 lakh and 71,000 rupees for youth affairs and sports department, another 16 crore 19 lakh 93,000 rupees for State Academy of Training, and 663 crore 56 lakh 62,000 rupees for minorities and other backward classes and scheduled caste department. Chief Minister N. Biren, who is also the Finance Minister, moved the demands in the House. Opposition MLAs K. Meghachandra, Tej Lokeshwar, Surya Kumar Okram and K. Ranjit raised policy cut motions to the demands, while MLA Ram Moiva and MLA M. Rameshwar made observation to the demands. After hearing clear-cut replies from relevant ministers, House unanimously passed the demands. Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar tabled the 2020-2022 annual report of Manipur Human Rights Commission and a memorandum under Section 28 of Protection of Human Rights Act 1993 during the session. Speaker Thauchom Satyabrata adjourned the House until Monday, August 1. Chief Minister Manipur says an app will be launched to track non-local people who've entered the state with inner-line permit in order to make the ILP system more effective. The Chief Minister was responding to a supplementary question of a state question raised by opposition MLA Surya Kumar Okram in the House of the ongoing second session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly on the 6th day today. Chief Minister Biren said the implementation of ILP system in the state has not reached satisfactory level. Hence, the state government is developing an app to track illegal entry of outsiders. He said every visitor will be made to download the app and make them get their ILP through the app.
Issue si Manipur ki praja manaraga laba issue ni edu the government sina masi implement tobidana tobire airport ki da adagi hujik sabiri ba choba development work myam torisi da samna harga grill gi somda national highway semi labor yam male ba the moi gi sidi sahi ani ahum gi target ta toropina masi renew toba hangibra handabra kayam kaino tokre haibagi masi gi time period ama adaga yamna name isi kari gi no haibagi government na thijan bibam tang leibra
so masi gi ekhoi anuba implement of Bugaware, Masigis Yamna systematically talk the Vayada port currently. Koliba, Bogi lady, but Poshiga, Torio Poshiga, even Equation satisfied, fully with the header, even government itself, fully satisfied with the Equina, which you see, Sangaki Basiki tracking मासी रिन्यू तौब्रा तौदब्रा कराइदा कमाय तौगा हनग्रबा हनदब्रा हाइबसी अखोई खरदी हौरे अदु इफेक्टिवली तौब ngamdri aduna अखोई अथुबदा अखोई एप अनि खर लॉन्च तौबदोरी.
Agriculture Minister Thongam Biswajit says government will take steps to deliver urea to farmers who have documents to prove they are farmers issued by their relevant pradhans and zilla parishads from the next Kharif season. The minister was responding to supplementary question of a question raised by MLA Surya Kumar Okram in the House today. Minister Biswajit said farmers with valid identity proof will be linked to their Aadhaar and through geotag their authenticity will be traced so as to ensure delivery of fertilizers only to genuine farmers.
Government yauraga, Revenue Department yauraga, Agriculture Department yauraga, concerned farmer organizations yauraga, kari mechanism no. Honorable Leader of the House na koi haksel ki card pir basmaina lam lairiba mapu singduda natragana farmer tenant farmer singduda mokoina adequate document piragadi fertilizer card haigara kisan card haigara aduna office in anywhere that chatlaga access to yabagi populace kano amatang sinbi ba yagadra
tenant mayam lairi akoina samna harakanda owner jina arche bo pibi yadaba laude dum uhanba asi posi pradhan natraga jila police ki member or any university amana magi blow uzai haibagi certificate pira kana geotagging ga loinana farmers sing ji phajana listing tawrakanda akoi Aadhaar card tawba seeding tawba adu taragadi nupa amajina sidaila lobo photo sanabati lobo yaroi geotag tawrna adugi software ama koi kanna establish tawri handaki di akoi march gi sarkar semba hawni maduna ngaroi hadana adum season ju nganbani tawgre.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has appealed to people of Manipur to use electricity wisely. Power Minister Thongam Biswajit assured that electricity will be supplied to every household in Manipur 24/7 in the near future. The Chief Minister and Power Minister were speaking at the closing event of the Ujjwal Bharat, Ujjwal Bhavishya program held at City Convention Center in Imphal today. Ujjwal Bharat, Ujjwal Bhavishya was conducted as a part of the 75th Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav with the aim to aware the public on the changing scenario in the power sector across the nation in the last around 8 years and to highlight various activities and plans for the enhancement of power sector by 2047. Virtual closing ceremony of Ujjwal Bharat, Ujjwal Bhavishya was held in 4 districts of Manipur today. Addressing the occasion, Chief Minister N. Biren said out of 5.69 lakh households in the state, 4,10,000 households have availed prepaid connections so far. He informed that the government is striving towards installing prepaid meters for the remaining households of around 2 lakh by December this year. He added that state government provides power supply to public at the rate of 5.5 rupees per unit after purchasing electricity from the power department at 10 rupees per unit. And Biren maintained that state government has been bearing the remaining amount by spending around 350 crore rupees on power per annum.
Kayang kuina no kuina kana degi pasano puruga mai thana bagi lupa mari makai kuina sum puthoga pira free the pira kadu kayang kui pira kani aina praja singa apil tongning base ngasigi usap siga mari lena mai darkar lai bula than biyo even electricity department please do careful pung manga tadri da street lem roi mai thal kani office ta mai am da salam da muthalamo AC am da muthalamo aina tumam da aigi kadu da aina mai muthalame or aigi bathroom sanga da mai kitang ngana lem ka da ani muthalaga amadu no sene sigi habit si mi pung khuding na le ka da koi power gi se koi reserve to bangam kane
Imphal Mariani gi ring gi stringing line se akoi completed oi gre chip to gre machine takpadi koi eastern grid tagi added Delhi oi bi ai na UP oi bi tuan ba state tagi hujikti internationally mai si law yarmni na loy ba connected oi ni na Manipur da mai mun na magi machak laite hai si ma inga si program yam da si tham jage ma
Valedictory program of Bijli Divas Ujjwala Bharat Ujjwala Bhavishya was also organized by Churchanpur District Administration and MSPDCL Churchanpur Division at Mini Secretariat Multipurpose Hall in Tuipong. Thanglon MLA Vongzagin Valte, Singhat MLA Chinlunthang, Churchanpur DC General Manager of NHPC Loktag Rajit Thakur, SDO, BDOs and Divisional Forest Officers were among those who attended the program. National Highway and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited NHIDCL Managing Director warns contractors against stopping the repair of National Highway No. 2 Imphal Dimapur Road. NHIDCL Managing Director Chachal Kumar inspected the repair of Imphal Dimapur and gave the instructions. He took stock of the ongoing repair of the highway from Koiringai to Senapati taken up by various agencies, checked the progress report and heard their grievances. They questioned the relevant authority officials of the agency against delay in some parts. Agencies attributed controversy over compensation for the delay in the project, upon which the managing director asserted that the issue has been discussed with the state government. He assured that any land controversies will be sorted out at the earliest. Speaking to media, Chachal Kumar said the road project is being hindered by land compensation and forest clearance issues. He said Centre is working towards providing necessary land compensation. He added that the only target of NHIDCL is to improve the condition of highways in the state and improve road connectivity. He also discussed the matter with Senapati DC.
Today we had a good meeting with the Honorable Chief Minister, with the district administration. People, they are constantly in touch. We met the Chief Secretary also, and we have requested that the day we get land, free land, all our contractors, all our engineers, they are already in place. They have mobilized their resources. My only request is to allow them to work, and the day they get full free ROW right of way, they will complete the work. We are here to do the work only. Central government has given the money, they have given us the resources. We are committed to completing a good infrastructure. Only thing is, we should have the land, we should have the cooperation of the people. And that now we are getting. Earlier we had more issues with land acquisition, but now we are slowly getting many land. So in fact, if you see in many projects, now the progress is coming because now we are getting some land. And the day we get land, full land will do, and for forest clearance, will complete the project.
The NHIDCL Managing Director, who is on 5-day visit in Manipur, met with Chief Minister N. Biren last evening. During the meeting at Chief Minister's Secretariat in Imphal, various activities taken by NHIDCL in the state were discussed in details alongside addressing the grievances of NHIDCL. N. Biren assured that the state government will extend all possible help to complete all the pending projects of NHIDCL at the soonest. Chief Secretary Rajesh Kumar attended the meet. Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System JCILPS has submitted an 11-point memorandum to the Chief Minister demanding to frame a complete guidelines for ILPS based on the system's Section 2 and 4, make 1951 as base year and laying down the exact definition of indigenous people and many more. JCILPS Women Wing and Students Wing team handed over the memorandum to the Secretary of Chief Minister at the CM Secretariat in Imphal today. Speaking to Sidelines, JCILPS convener Pulindro Konsam reiterated that the existing ILPS in Manipur is not effective. He added that the memorandum also demands establishment of a population commission in the state, updating of NRC in Manipur and making the Manipur Land Reform Commission functional. Pulindro urged the state government to table the memorandum in the ongoing assembly session and turn their demands into action.
Assembly session masi puthoga khanabiu nainabiu loinana lawmaker leiba legislature kaungunasu masi akoi media ki through the mayam sing asi tasan bega loction biraga madu assembly puthokpiu nainabiu yamna effective oipa aduma makal gi ILPM ONC aduga fajan implement tonji natragati hanai phi sumleragadi masi thodona kanaba aduma ILPM oiroi ana tasengna akoi Manipuri mayam sing asi masi promotion toge for the protection and promotion of the indigenous people.
Demanding Manipur government and relevant authority to provide fertilizers to the farmers on time. Farmers in Lamjau, Tejpur and Laimanai under Lamjau Gran Panchayat of Kakching District State sit in today at Lamjau Mayai Community Hall. All Manipur Laumilo Vice President U. Raj Mohan, who took part in the present protest, expressed concern that farmers in Lamjau, Tejpur and Laimanai are not getting sufficient supply of fertilizers from government during this crucial time of cultivation. He said local farmers are having apprehension that crop yield will be less this year due to the situation. Raj Mohan warned that farmers will continue to stage protests until they receive fertilizers. Acting chairperson of Manipur Human Rights Commission, Khaidem Mani, stressed that every community in Manipur should consider each other's sentiments to curb human trafficking and human rights issues. He was speaking at the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons observance held at Youth Development Club Community Hall in Malom Makha Terakha in Imphal West District today. Imphal West ADP, World Vision India and CBOS organized the event on the theme Use and Abuse of Technology. Khaidem Mani maintained many people in the state are not fully aware of child trafficking and human trafficking issues. He said both issues are violation of human rights and there are many other malpractices in the society that violate human rights. He underlined on people having an idea on what is human right and working towards protecting the rights. While WVI manager Isosi Loli said child and human trafficking is a huge crime. He stressed that the program aimed to raise mass awareness on these issues. He maintained that lack of sources of livelihood is one of the biggest factors leading to human trafficking across the globe.
Child trafficking, child trafficking Manipur Tawai Panba Jiba me or Vise, no pan no piece, Basicariuma purpose, the Mukta Ain Kaina, Pasha Lauraga, Natrakana, Baman Lauraga, Tangdok Tangjin Toba, as if the traffic go. Boche de Sule, director lay, Nisa the lay, law semi, the law say, politically interpret over the Mapung Pana, law set up the Pantopangam there. Other I go get right chair, Kanjagadabani, Naksagadabana, but Mapung that will come in a bataya.
Trafficking is a very complex issue and it requires a very strong and multi-sectoral approach. It needs partnership with the government, partnership with the communities, partnership with the civil societies. We want to address the root causes of trafficking by multi-sectoral approach ranging from prevention to protection.
Members of Kaibul Ethnic Heritage Park Demand Committee along with members of local clubs and Mairapaibi members of Kaibul Lamjau held a torch rally yesterday cautioning the government not to shift the Ethnic Heritage Park away from Kaibul to other place. The participants carried out the rally from Kaibul Sangram chanting various slogans. Police team led by SDP of Moirang intercepted the rally at Janpur ground and dispersed the crowd by firing tear gas shields. Executive Committee member and Heritage Demand Committees S. Bembem, who also took part in the rally, drew the attention of Chief Minister N. Biren to the demand. She stressed that people of Kaibul Lamjau have been taking an active role in safeguarding the endangered sangai and also share a strong bond with the animal.
Sangai magunji henabai damakta Kaibul Lamjau da heritage park asi sagani haina shem birena magi thajaba du thamamada natan atopa Manipur ki mafam kaya da sumana thajaba si thamkrabani praja mayam na harawa si leiringai tanja si ikam thangaudana Kaibul Lamjau na thaba atopa mafam mata taugani haibagi akhoida nungnaba ma di thawai nungai thaba si praja ki pongning da polapati ki hawa si sangsan jarapani akhoina asuk yam na akhoina changsan jari ba khongsan jeng ngasi bawa pabung biren ki wahai ma bau taba phangdari sangai ethnic heritage park ase Kaibul Lamjau da mafam hongdana Kaibul Lamjau
Naya Club Bishnupur miffed over prevailing issues surrounding the activities and programs being taken for state animal sangai or Manipur bro antlered deer. Naya Club cited that if things continue like this, it will be better in renaming the Kaibul Lamjau National Park as Sangai National Park. Naya Club urged the leaders to stop using sangai in order to take political mileage. Speaking to media during a press meet called by local clubs in Kangsoibi Mapal, Thangalawai, Sabalekai, Itai, Wapupi, Kairin Pabi and Nongmaikong at Hyangtek Leiden Vishanglin, Naya Club Secretary N. Ghanashyam lamented that only the locals of Kaibul area have been portrayed as the one who are protecting the endangered Sangai. He maintained that 46 clubs of 17 villages in the region have been contributing towards protecting the Sangai and other faunas which are found in Kaibul Lamjau National Park, and residents have been protecting the area even before 1939, the year when the then government confirmed the existence of Sangai at Kaibul Lamjau. Ganesham made it clear that there is nothing wrong to establish the proposed ethnic heritage park at Kaibul or Moirang Kunau. However, giving hindrances in holding the Sangai festival by bringing up issues is against the interests of locals.
Sangai ki maming sinaraga rajti tawigano madu thadokpiu aduga sumaina makhatana aikoina senara kadubu oibataragadi aikoina government akoina apilam tawjaningi kramaina haibabu Kaibul Lamjau National Park haina leibase sida Sangai festival tawrisu mahutadi Sangai Park haina haibiraga particular kun maming pandavida Sangai oina dumaina thonbigro Sangai oina chatbigro Sangai oina chapira haiba mana Sangai si park si akoibada poliba kun teresisu pula moisu tawdang yaujanaba haidi Sangai ki maming da lobiraga particular kun maming da yohondana Sangai oina da thonbiraga dumaina chalanjani.
RTI activist Wahengbam Joykumar today demanded the government to remove Bhaveshwar Tongbram from the post of VC of Manipur Technical University MTU, alleging he does not fulfill the criteria mentioned in the guidelines of UGC to be appointed as VC. Interacting with media persons in this regard at Manipur Press Club today, Wahengbam Joykumar added that he would take the matter to the High Court if government failed to take disciplinary action against Vice Chancellor Bhaveshwar, who had only served as undergraduate teacher and not professor, as against the University Grant Commission's guidelines that prescribe a minimum of 10 years experience as professor or equivalent to be appointed as VC. He said that the issue had been raised to All India Council for Technical Education AICTE and UGC on June 3rd. And subsequently on July 26, UGC also asked Principal Secretary of Department of Higher Education Manipur to take action in this matter. However, so far, no action has been initiated by the Principal Secretary. Joykumar said the Chief Secretary has also been apprised regarding the inaction of the Principal Secretary. While raising suspicion of hidden agenda on the part of Manipur government for not being able to take action, RTI activist Wahengbam Joykumar challenged the government to produce necessary proof that shows that the present VC meets the criteria issued by UGC to be a VC. While describing the consequences of forcefully appointing unqualified person as office holder for educational institutions, the RTI activist demanded the government to take action at the earliest.
Hajik lay basaka sidi corruption ki mathakta nampu sapu ma yauri akoina pamadi akoina yaradi rule khangde law khangde hekta tawni habigi attitude ama leirabara aduna akoina hajaridi Manipur government sina rule of law ki makhada chaptana leibo taragadi hujik mahaki mathakta disciplinary action logodabane hujik leiripa Manipur government sina ain lei liemna tharu ni hek habdo tajai aduna ain leiragadi ma si liemna thabiranu government sabene bache praja ki public tax na koi mai tolo pibane ba mana katukaran tawrugadi madi action logudam neba mase all India civil service conduct rule wafam neba kon hajari se.
All Manipur Individual Surrender Welfare Association demands the state government to implement surrender policy for cadres of prescribed outfits who have joined the mainstream. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, association spokesperson M.A. Abdul Latif demanded Manipur government to table the matter in the ongoing State Legislative Assembly monsoon session. He termed it unfortunate that despite of government making announcement that many policies have been taken for their welfare, nothing has been put into action till date. He maintained that there are 680 individuals who have quit underground groups and joined the mainstream in Manipur. Abdul Latif said the matters has been repeatedly apprised to the government and a memorandum has also been submitted to Chief Minister and Bulletin regarding the issue, but the Chief Minister is yet to give any response.
Surrender tawba changbiro homecoming ceremony tawba changbiro lakoi gidala afabo kibun sa basoi de pigani haidana ngasi Chief Minister Honorable Minister na laubiri adugo sangja tana leira bai koida hongpam tokpa koida pigani hasmi kibesi maduti ngasi fawa mapung phana thangba ngamdana leiri assembly hamiba matam asida aikoi hana individual surrender oina leiraba aikoi ki phangphang thokpa sing adu khanabiyu phanganbiyu haibasni maruana aikoi thamjaningi.
COVID Warriors Association expressed discontentment over Health Minister during the ongoing State Assembly session for stating that COVID warriors were engaged in view of the emergency situation when the COVID-19 pandemic was at its peak in the state. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Association spokesperson Sinam Rajasana said COVID warriors were not appointed to render emergency service, but they were appointed through the nominee of Manipur government. He also miffed over Chief Minister's statement in the House about rewarding extra 10 mark each to COVID warriors during government job recruitment tests. He demanded Manipur government to release the honorarium on time. Rajasana also appealed to the relevant authorities to sort out a date-back termination order issued to COVID warriors.
Hojib onena basi masa mazu palibani tam thiraba amane siri sinoi khangwa ba matam aduda chongthora ga haigi haibane ba adu tanja aduda akoina sini sinoi khangwa matam da chongthora ga akona dedication utkhiba meyam wajara khiba singsibo mak taraga khoi section abadu di CD akoina totally 100 ta 200% ja janing de ngarang koi assembly gi section da amadi ngasi gi daily newspaper singsida koi phongal iba borol koi gi koi honorable head minister na phongtora iba borol do gi kitang yaning da bagi oina akoina ngasi press message kokjabani.
Manipur added 53 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room, coronavirus has affected 1,39,037 people and claimed 2,129 lives in the state so far. Active, recovered and dead cases have not been updated till the time of filing this report. On the note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Sharon Educational Foundation Nagampal Suramler in 5 class 11 and 12 science admission hosere takadaba subject hindi physics, chemistry, biology, maths ni adu class 8, 9, 10 के second best foundation course hosere CBSE में दिवस में टोंगन class legani class की मतलब ना नुसल पुंगरी मखाई दगिना मिदाल पुंग तेरे मखाई पावनी class होगी मतलब ना August में English में निकली कोई रुपा मसुनु पी की टोंगन rent service में hostel खुदों सब लेगे.
Career Hub Edu Amadi Mahindra University Hyderabad na Kusham Nadana Mahindra University Hyderabad ta admission Taunab Gidamak Career Counseling Event 2022 Engineering the Future by Mahindra University Hyderabad Lakliba July gi tang kuntra humdoi nongmaijing numitta Career Hub Edu Service Private Limited New Check on Traffic Point Porampat DC Road Tapangtok Jalagani Kudong Chaba Singasi Lobi Ho Akupa Marol Gidamak 9900395171 Natraga www.careerhub.edu.com dagi khangbibiyagani. Unique Net Academy by a team of well-qualified, experienced and sincere teachers. Admission open. NEET UGG Foundation course Lakliba August ki tang ahumdagi hujaragani. Updated study material pija batanatana dot clearing classes nongmaijing kuding ki test amadi test matung questions amasung answers analysis tawbagi kudong jabasu pijari. Class amada mahirai kuntra da nithoi dagi hendana lehenduna teacher students interaction te hengat hanbatanatana hostel ki kudong jabasu pijari. Class ki timing na Nungthil gi pung ama makhai dagi manga makhai fawba thamjari. Registration tawbagi aroiba numitna July gi tang kuntra mathoi de oigani. Kudong chaba sing asi lobi ho akupa marol gi damak Unique Net Academy Sega Road Konjing Hajari Laikai opposite Sangai Tristagi Khangbibiyagani.
Classic Hospitality Training Institute, a unit of Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Industries Private Limited, initiated by Classic Group of Hotels. Admission open for 1-year diploma in hotel management and 6 months course in food preparation and culinary arts. For free counseling, visit us at Hotel Imphal by the Classic 3rd floor, North AOC Imphal, Manipur, from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For more details, please contact Classic Hospitality Training Institute. Phone number 690-935-8685.
Khanganjaba Panthavi Housing Finance Company Limited amasung sister company singi maikaidagi khanghalakli madudi company sing asidagi loan laukraga defaulter oine leiriba loani member singna lakliba July gi tang taraga manga English anga kunithoi fawgi manungda isa gi loan due singdok pigadabani hayengmak head office amasung branch office singda lakpiraga due amount sing adu singdok piu thawshabi trabadi isa gi property sing Sarfasi Act 2002 gi makhada auction tokthok charagani hanasu auction tauba yaukrabani khanghanjariba Panthavi Housing Finance Company Limited amasung sister company sing Taurangbam Laikai Uripok Imphal
Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok chare hairiba asida personalized gifts corporate
English news. India added 20,408 new COVID-19 cases, 20,958 recoveries and 54 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active caseload stands at 1,43,384. Total recoveries are 4,33,09,484. Recovery rate stands at 98.48%. Death toll reaches 5,26,312. Over 203 crore 94 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 58 crore 12 lakh 13,000 people. It has claimed above 64 lakh 18,000 people and recoveries are above 55 crore 10 lakh 41,000. USA has the highest active cases above 39 lakh 87,000 in the world. Increase in food consumption is obvious with the rising population. There is an urgency to consider the condition of cultivable lands and agricultural production in Manipur. With global climate change, there is a need for climate-resilient crops and method of agriculture, else the cultivable lands in Manipur will soon vanish. Impact News brings you an exclusive report.
Manipur used to produce abundant rice, vegetables and other crops. However, global warming and unusual monsoon patterns brought on by climate change have affected many sectors, especially the agriculture sector.
Climate change is a thing. Hirong kudimuk the pidavati nate. Mayam ziki manung the say thing quite again the pangibs koi. Agriculture heroine setmin river measing and hari.
One such affected paddy fields is the Kyamgai local in Imphal East district. Unpredictable rainfall over the past few years and lack of proper irrigation facilities have led to decreased production. Some farmers have even sold their paddy fields to engage themselves in other occupations.
Hꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯀꯌꯥꯡꯕꯩ ꯂꯧꯀꯣꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯍꯤ 10ꯃꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅ ꯎꯔꯝꯃꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯆꯤꯡꯊꯣꯛꯐꯝꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯒꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯪꯆꯥꯎꯗ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯀꯪꯒꯔꯒꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯪꯕ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯂꯧ ꯎꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯦ ꯋꯥꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯔꯨꯔꯅꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯆꯥꯍꯧꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯂꯧ ꯎꯔꯨꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯨꯗꯒꯦ ꯈꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯤꯡꯒꯣꯜꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯪꯌꯣꯟꯗ ꯌꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯅꯈꯤꯕ.
Many farmers in the state are unaware of climate-resilient crops and ways of cultivation. Hence, they remain affected.
Angang uring ay dekatare ko ima babay matung ilaga law udum ujare hojupo udum ure adugo law ubay khudong chabadi mamanga diga hojine hena war to ithai lokhongje matik chari ba chadabra haibadu kitang yenghan janinge paisa paiba khara digi khara sangal leba khara na office ta chalaga tanajaraga mana lawjagi bane ju khang de ba midi dum to mina leire dana hojik matam sida de engo akoi de sida phau bora kun thoeng khalo mangon ju kun tholaga di ma imung chaba phadure du mana yum chajing ta de paisa di mayam phangak pai chabgi depend de yang wala aneba mapalam de dum leiraga chaba je mi pan tang ba je dum masana ta.
Speaking exclusively to Impact News, agronomy professor of Central Agriculture University, Iroishemba, Leitam Nabachandra said that he has come across 2 climate-resilient paddy varieties of the 22 varieties of paddy grown in Manipur. He also gave suggestions to facilitate climate-resilient cultivation.
Lengi configuration reform jimaka semdokpa mathau tare aduga akoi lau singubagi hujugi tawriba satna patha kanglon nat technology ju khara hongdok pa ma sang crop diversification hai jma yam chang phau dang sum tha la gen have the phau na ta alternative crop sumaina ikang thopa ka ka ne soi de kari lai ge have jma khoi mathau ta ma sang ya ba akhoi ne phau thare haro ne phau ji da ju karam ba phau ma khan thara ga de climate change sai thieng je khara handan ba ya ga da ge ha ba phau makal kun ga nithoi ka mayam report pibirok te in screening taw last ani ka phange akhoi ani je kakcheng phau ha ba ma akhan phau khongnem bi ha ba je makoi climate change gi sai thieng la pa ka da adu ki ma de hande atai phau makal ji yang na ba da phau ling ba de gi de climate change gi sumba sai thieng la pa kan je de akoi ahun ba ji ne na pai punghan nei ju khang na ba da ahun ba ji da mu akoi hujikti hun be pareng drum sider na akoi thola pareng hun ba ya ma si yam kane ka me sin ji sai thieng la pa kan da ling ba de gi ma si na mu yam ne na kana ba sumaina hul ba je amuk kari muk to go de gi ha de khare na mu mana climate change sai thieng la pa da ngak thok pa ngam ba je proper nutrition pi ba यार इमा खाई दे लो हम जो प्रॉपर लेवलिंग लाइटेम जे यार थाइना थाक करके ले अदुकी मति लाइटेम माना ने सेंबी बजे मथौ तारे नगी लौफम जिगी जगह खरदा अकोई वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग स्ट्रक्चर अमा रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग पुकी मसा मदे मसिम आइने सेमजोर दे आइगी हिंगना बगी दमुक्तनी इरिगेशन फैसिलिटी जे कमाई तोर को पिहन बयागे हाबेजे मतंगाई पद ममा कोई खाना बमा daka lai have na in suggest tony
Mere framing of laws and act and proclamation to conserve the paddyland of the state will not be enough. Nobody would like to do anything or any occupation which brings no profit. Need of the hour is how to aware the farmers on climate resilient crops and new farming techniques. Only then we can save the paddylands of this state. With camera person El Kabi, this is Joyce Rusham, Impact News, Imphal.
Agriculture Department today conducted one-day training program for farmers at Phayeng Makhalekai with an aim to inform about preventing pests and insects on the crops and to improve the harvest by growing high-yielding variety of crops. Subsidized sprayer were also made available to farmers during the program that was organized under Rashtriya Kishan Vijay Yojana. RKVY. Speaking on the occasion, Nodal Officer of RKVY, TH Joy Prakash, said that the program was organized with an aim to improve the income of farmers in the state. He urged farmers to grow high-yielding variety of seeds that were made available to the farmers and to contribute in achieving self-sufficiency in crop production.
राष्ट्रीय कृषि विकास योजना को डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर की मखा लेबा स्कीम अमनी हारिबा स्कीम आरकेबीआई की मखा सिता अखोना सुंबा फार्मर्स को मणिपुर की कचिंग को चतना अखोना ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम पिजे मेनली संदक सही को ना क्वालिटी सीड प्रोडक्शन हैदना फबा मखन करबा हौ थारगा करमान लौबी सिंगना तिजंग काजंग बा अखोनी यंथोकसरगा दुमगी पुथोक यामना लेदबक्ता सिगी पांदम अखोना लौबी सिंगदा अखोना ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम जी पी चचबनी तो लोइना अखोगी आरकेबीआई मखा लेजेसी subsidized rate spare habidi tilai da ka na power spare ha na battery operated oba subsidized rate na lomi sinda pani soksi
Oksuning Timcha Cool Youth Club Imphal East District planted several saplings including fruit-bearing saplings along the road stretch from Oksu to Mapautam. The plantation drive was held under the aegis of Thaubal Forest Division as a part of Van Mahotsav 2022. DFO Thaubal TH Lokendro, Mayakaithil Beat Office Deputy Ranger L. Thananjoy, Thaubal Range RO S. Samungau, Thaubal Range Deputy Range Mohammed Aslam, Yaripok Beat Office BO Ait Surendru and club members participated in the plantation program. Speaking on the occasion, DFO Thaubal TH Lokendro encourages the masses to plant trees. Health Talks program was organized today by Community Medicine Department of RIMS as a part of Urban Health Training Center at Goigailong and Thangmiban. The Health Talks was led by health educator Megha Chandra under the supervision of HOD of Community Medicine Department. RIMS Brojin Akoijam Dr. T.H. Reena gave valuable information on neonatal jaundice, breastfeeding, intolerance, health, substance abuse during the program. Health checkup was also conducted during the program, along with distribution of free medicines. Urine protein, sugar tests and blood group tests were also carried out for people who attended the program. District Administration Farzol carried out Hill Leaders Day and Miyam Numit or People's Day today at the Community Hall in Farzol District. Deputy Commissioner Joseph Pauline Kamson, who kick-started a public outreach program, stressed that the event was conducted with an objective to avail government welfare schemes to people in a fair manner. Vegetable seeds and saplings, MOAPs and CMWPS pension card, PMJAY and CMHT cards were also distributed to beneficiaries alongside administrating COVID-19 ZAP to 320 eligible beneficiaries during the program. Department of Physics, Lilong Hauraibi College, in association with Atomic Energy Regulatory Board, AERB, Mumbai, organized a national seminar on impact of science and on society today at the multipurpose hall of Lilong Hauraibi College. Dhanamanja University Controller of Exam, Dr. A. Nabachandra, Head of Department of Physics, Lilong Hauraibi College, KEI Main College Principal, Dr. Muhammad Rahijuddin Sheikh attended the seminar, which was held as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Subject experts and resource persons delivered lecture on multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary research under NEP 2020, radiation regulations and safety measures, research methodology, science and society, and role of radiation in medical sciences during the seminar. A poetry book titled Nawa Rupabal and another story book titled Nunglon, written by Yaiskul Kwairapam, was released by President of Laimarol Laikol KSH Subadani during a program organized by Patriotic Writers Forum Manipur at Press Club today. President of Patriotic Writers Forum Naroibam Khamba, educationist and cultural activist Dr. S. Manauton, and Associate Professor of Manipuri Department, Manipur University, Dr. K. Santibala were among the eminent persons who attended the function. Village head of Andhra Sagol Sem Chandra today warns of legal action against two Facebook accounts for spreading rumors regarding Andhra Lai Harauba through their comments in the social media platform. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club, Sagol Sem Chandra demanded explanation from the owners of those Facebook accounts by August 5th or else to face legal actions.
Laipaki oiba Manipur gi oiba sugumba culture amabu ngaktuna thamiba khungkhang amabo national oinamna sumaina tawe haibagi polama haibirabgasi akoigi community de yamna sokpo oi maramaduna maha akoina ligen sut torpa yai agas ke tang manga asai sibagda magi kanu si sengtok haninge.
Sikh-Mai riders today drew the attention of government to safeguard and develop the holy site of Kaubru Laikha, as it holds a sacred connection with the people of Manipur, especially for the Meitei community. Speaking on the sidelines of a social service camp cum tree plantation drive organized by Sikh-Mai riders, Vice President of the group, Angom Bikram, emphasized on the historical and cultural importance of the place and said that people of Sikh-Mai have been guarding the sacred site for a long time. He said the drive was organized with an aim to keep ecology of the holy site intact. He appealed to the government to develop the sacred site as a prominent site by acknowledging its historical relevance.
Kabul Lekha and Mayam, Kangan Pamaduni, area see a quiggy coverage when a quay a karma, a quiggy Sakmai Lai Committee, and a quick group Amalaje, Adumat, the Equina support the one and a sign as the Queen Utabi program, Kabul Lekha from Sida, Kaljiamna, Nemsel Pumatungina, Quay Sida, Utabi program, Sinjabaning a sea program. Mamang the so Halaman current Habirami, the Singapore, but the Howang Amdaba, the Yingsan later, Yingsan later, a quay area see, and the Sokopama Musum tourism area, and a low we are, begin upon when Tamde and a quay Manipur, so Lady Valangaxina, Yingsan Brigade, a quay area, see, and a Pamo in a country.
As part of the ongoing war on drugs 2.0, NAP Manipur today arrested a person along with 70,000 WY tablets from Manipur University Gate in Kanchipur. The arrested person is 26-year-old Henja Kub Kibgin, son of Janglal Kibgin from T Gamnom village under Cycle subdivision in Kangpokpi district. The team also seized a red Maruti Brezza car bearing registration number ML05V0055 from him, along with WY tablets weighing about 7 kg 981 grams. NAP police station has registered a case against the arrested person. Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary has apologized to President Draupadi Murmu over his alleged objectionable remark about her. In a letter to the president yesterday, the leader of the Congress party in Lok Sabha expressed regret for mistakenly using an incorrect word to describe President Murmu's position. It showed that it was a slip of tongue. And now the sports news. In the 6th MNCA played cricket tournament, RRCC Churchandpur defeated KIYC K3 Irilmapal by 5 runs. In the 18th league match played today at Luang Popa Cricket Stadium in Luang Sangbam, Imphal. Earlier in the match, RRCC Churchandpur chose to bat first. Upon winning the toss, it scored 200 runs, losing all 10 wickets in 35 overs and 5 bowls, just 1 ball away from the stipulated 36 overs. In reply, KIYC K3 Irilmapal scored 195 runs in 36 overs with 6 wickets down. All-rounder of RRCC Churchandpur El Ilan, who scored 70 runs and claimed 2 wickets, was declared man of the match. Singjamai Kakwa will play against UCC Uripok in the 19th league match of the tournament, which is underway under the aegis of Manipur Cricket Association. Isu Wangkai Palace Compound and Trau Kwakaital beat their opponents in today's matches of the first MNCA Under-14 Boys Cricket Tournament under Manipur Cricket Association. In the match played at PCC Ground Mayaikoibi, PCC Mayaikoibi secured 84 runs in 21 overs with all 10 wickets down. In reply, Isu Wangkai Palace Compound secured 85 runs in 11 overs and 5 bowls with no wickets down, thus winning the match by 10 wickets. Isu Wangkai Palace Compound's all-rounder Ejnawa Sharma was declared man of the match, while in the league match played at PRTC Patsoi Part 4 ground, YPHU Lalambung batted first and secured 165 runs in 27 overs and 1 ball with 10 wickets down. Trau Kwakaital replied with 166 runs in 24 overs, losing 2 wickets and won the match by 8 wickets. Trau Kwakaital's all-rounder M. Swaviman was adjudged man of the match. GCMDC Tongju Part 2 will meet Shadow Cricket Club Thangmaiban at PCC Ground Mayaikoibi, and YWC Langtabal will meet PRTC Patsoi Part 4 at PRTC Patsoi Part 4 ground tomorrow. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. House of Second Session of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly passes demands for grants of over 5,358 crore on day 6. Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren says app to strengthen inner line permit system by tracking non-locals entering Manipur with ILP will be launched. Manipur logs 53 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours. Coronavirus infects 1,39,037 people so far. And India adds 20,408 new COVID-19 cases, above 20,000 recoveries and 54 deaths in 24 hours. COVID caseload stands above 1,43,000. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Prime Time Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Prime Time Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night. Stay indoors and stay safe.
Admission open. CBSE the affiliate by Apex Public School, Sanagar, Delhi. Academic session 2020-23 class 5 to 9 for